Hey guys, this is Rosh from the Poor Millennial Mom, and this channel is all about cash stuffing, budgeting, and debt repayment. I am a single mom on a journey to paying off $89,000 of credit card and student loan debt. So if you'd like to follow along, I would love to have you. Okay, we're trying something a little bit new for my 2023 debt payoff series. I downloaded the debt payoff tracking spreadsheet from Lauren Miller. I think her Etsy shop is Money and Mindset. It was about $9 Canadian, and we are going to give it a try because I have tried to come up with my own tracking spreadsheets. I have tried to do this myself, and I just can't. So we are going to try this out. We're going to see what we can do. We're going to see if it works out. So I have filled out the spreadsheet using the numbers from January, and then I entered in my numbers for February 1st. So I'm going to walk you through it, tell you about it, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so here is my debt payoff tracking sheet. As you can see, in January, these numbers are pulled from my debt payoff reveal, or my debt reveal of 2023. So I started with 3,204 on my Fido MasterCard, 2,911 on my Tangerine MasterCard, 10,855 on my RBC Visa. My Alberta student loan was 35,000 and my federal loan was 40. Those numbers might be wrong. Actually, it might be Alberta that's 40. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter for the purposes of this right now. So what I did was I filled out the spreadsheet like she gives the instructions for, put in my total payments. I made a total amount of $1,560 in payments. And that is because we are thinking about moving and my credit score is absolutely terrible. So what I did was pulled money out of my savings to reduce my two smallest credit cards down to an 80% utilization instead of 100. So I paid them down quite significantly because I wanted to bump up my credit score. I couldn't quite do that for my RBC Visa because of the high amount, but for the other two, I did do that. But interest and purchases are pretty high because the credit card for my job has not come in yet. And so I had to buy a few things for work, like a new payment terminal and things, and put that on my credit card. I will be reimbursed, so that money is going to go right back on and pay it off. And hopefully this month I get my company card and I no longer have to put things on my personal card and then ask for an expense reimbursement. So let's scroll down and I'll tell you about the payments. I made $550 in payments on my Fido MasterCard. So $50 at the beginning of the month and then a $500 lump sum. On my Tangerine MasterCard, I made a bunch of little payments. So $82.42, which was at the time the minimum payment, then $37.03 because I wanted to round off my bank account to an even number, and then $80 because, and then another $500 lump sum there. Okay, then RBC Visa got $236, which is the minimum payment, $50 just randomly out of my bank account, and then $25 for a total of $311 on my RBC Visa. And then I made no payments on my student loans because those are currently in repayment assistance, so I don't owe any money on them right now. So like I said, my total payments were $1,560. Total towards principal was $566 because my interest in purchases came to $944. So not awesome, but we're getting there. And then what I did was in February, I updated on February 1st with all of my balances here. I dragged this across because I don't think I'm going to be making any payments on my student loans this year, so those numbers are not going to be changing. But these ones will, hopefully. Anyways, so we put in the numbers for February, and then I started adding in my payments. So far, I've put $25 towards my Tangerine MasterCard because right now that is the lowest amount in terms of credit card debt. And then I put $158 towards RBC. So $100 from the Alberta, there's like this affordability payment that the Premier has been giving out, so it's like $50. Well, it's like $100 per child because I'm still working out custody with my ex-husband. I only get $50. So $100 a month at the end of the month. So I put that straight towards credit cards. And then 58.38 was what I got in a GST payment. So I put that also towards my credit card. My goal is to get my RBC Visa below $10,000 as soon as possible to get that minimum payment lower than $200. I haven't made any payments on my Fido MasterCard because I'm waiting for my expense reimbursement from my job before I make the payment. Because I have not invoiced for the last half of January, and then I add my expenses onto my last invoice of the month, so I need to do that today and submit that, and then, like, actually do it. So, all that being said, I've paid off so far. This spreadsheet won't update my little pie chart or anything until I'm done with all my payments for the month. So I don't want to drag this over because, as you can see, it's not really gonna, like, it's gonna give the wrong number. So we're just not gonna do that. But as of the end of January, I paid $566 towards debt. I have $91,403 left to pay, and I have paid off a total of 6%, not 6%, 0.6% of my debt, so not even 1%. One of the things I'm going to do, because this is such a long slog, is every 5% I pay off, I kind of want to celebrate. Like, I want to do something for myself because it's a lot of money. I think 5% is like $4,600 or something like that. So, it's a big chunk of change. So I want to do something, whether that is, and then maybe at bigger goals like 20%, like maybe something for the 5% and then something for the 10%. Let me know what you think. Because this is going to be a long slog. I'm not going to pay all this $91,000 off in, a year or 2 years or 3 years. It's going to be a very, very long slog. So I want to acknowledge that, and I want to accept that it's a journey. It's a marathon, and it's not going to happen overnight. Anyways, so let me know what you think. I will be making one of these update videos at the end of every month for the previous month. So I'm filming this in February for January. I'm going to be updating my payments as I make them into the spreadsheet as well. Obviously, I will not be making like $1,560 in payments every single month. It'll probably be closer to like $400 or $500. And then once my saving goals are hit, that number is going to go up. And we are going to clear these credit cards, guys. We're going to clear at least Tangerine by the end of the year. But if we can do Tangerine and Fido, I would be super excited. So let's see where I can go. I hope you'll follow along on this. Let me know what you think of this format. I just could not get the spreadsheet to work on my iPad, and I wanted to be able to show you guys what I was talking about as I was doing it. And yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye!